And the Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, you start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. Snowed under by the defense.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost a throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's talk for a second about Baylor. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Kick is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Texas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He wants to change this route. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion with the rod on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rough 3rd and goal coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Right on the money. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Caught over the middle. It's Winston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Dumps it to the back. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. To the air, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his target down the middle. Gets away from one, finds some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the left. Slithers into space. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tommy, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Now they'll run the draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Grab near the marker. It's McCutcheon. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First and 10. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play. And I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though. This guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Clark. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, and now this offense building that.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense.
So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch. You can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Need. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got his man.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's caught. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bears! Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for space. It's Simon. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try the run. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Makes the catch, it's McCutcheon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He might want another play. Shotgun snap on third down. That's caught. It's McCutcheon. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fit it in the window for the score. Now here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here we go. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Need. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football.
There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the ground with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's McCutcheon. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Bears are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation. When you've got a big lead, it's in the fourth quarter, you know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to...
And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Simon. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try it over the left side. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Clark. Got enough for the 1st. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down coming up.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal.